Hey Goat family, welcome back to the channel. Happy 2026 to you all out there. I don't know, that's weird to say, right? Happy New Year's. I hope you guys are having a fantastic year so far. It is still very, very early, a long ways to tell. But welcome back in, and welcome back into PowerWash Simulator 2. We're going to start off washing some furniture, guys. As we do have a few pieces left to go, but we're not going to put any of the furniture out. We're just going to wash it, put it away, be done with it. Just because the home base is already too crowded. But I do think it's cool to have the furniture, and it helps to spend some of our power wash points. Otherwise, we wouldn't do anything with them. I mean, you know, we've been keeping up with buying everything, and I think 2,000 is the max amount of points you can get. So we don't want to hit the cap and then be wasting them. So might as well buy what we can. Pretty easy. And we are going to put that there. Let's go ahead and do another piece. Let's buy this. And if you guys did catch the last episode, we did try to finish cleaning the car. We tried to speed rush through it. We were unable to. I think we got to the max recording, almost 60 minutes into the recording, and it was about to cut off. We had to exit the video. And then a minute later, I finished it. I went ahead and finished it. We were so close to 100%. If you did not get to see that, really cool. Really cool, and I'm glad I at least captured that last 60 seconds of the job. We did upload that onto the channel under the YouTube Shorts. It's a little 60-second clip, but when you finish spraying the car, guys, it takes off. It literally, as the last part that I sprayed, the car rose in the air, kind of pushed me off the car, and then took off, flew off on us. So, really cool little side Easter egg on that, so to speak, as well. Any more furniture? Is that it? No, we're going to do 3 pieces. We're going to do 3 pieces today. Why not? It's a good old 3-piece for 2026. I love the furniture, though. I just don't like the fact that it's all crowded together. And I don't think you can move it anywhere but downstairs in your furniture lobby, in the lobby area. I don't think you can move it upstairs. Could be wrong, but I don't think you can. Get that, spray this off. That's good. Let's see if you can. I don't think you can. Once again, I think this is it. Like downstairs here is all. You can. You absolutely have to put it down here. And back into the storage it goes. Let's check out our next job, guys. Let's get ready to jump onto it as we get ready for the theater sets back again. The Rallis Theater, Walker Street, Buckytown. We're back here again, guys. How's it going? From Judith Punch. Last night was the premiere for my latest musical GIF, an expose on all the shady shenanigans our mayor has gotten up to, and it seems some folks aren't fans of the truth. It all kicked off. Frankly, I'm not surprised my work's going to flip the lid so far off this thing. Astronauts are going to be saying, hey, where'd the lid come from? But there's no stopping us. We're running again tonight with your help, of course. So I guess they trashed the movie theater? I don't know. Let's go back again to the movie theater, guys. So, they did not. Really cool. They've opened up the stage area here, and we get to clean the backstage part of the movie theater. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And did I see one of our cats here? I did. Ulysses and Bubbles both here. Pretty cool. I like this. We get to clean a different part of the movie theater. And guys, I'm very excited for next week. Because that's officially going to be the new part of the year for me on this channel, guys. That's going to represent our 2026 first week, as we're going to have some new content coming to the channel on the 6th. And you guys keep an eye on the channel this weekend, as we will be showing off a sneak peek clip of that. And we also have the finale of the House Flipper 2 series coming on Saturday, guys. So kind of excited about that, but at the same time kind of saddened by it. It's not goodbye forever, but it's goodbye for now. We will have House Flipper back on the channel. It won't be gone forever, but the series is done with. There won't be 3 episodes a week of House Flipper. We might have episodes time to time, maybe on the weekends, but that series will be going bye-bye. We'll be bringing in some new stuff, guys. And there is a good chance that we do have probably maybe 2 live streams this weekend. They weren't planned. I wasn't going to make them official, but with this going live on TikTok and Twitch um, coming up on Monday officially, I think we're going to try to do some live streams Saturday and Sunday to do some testing to make sure everything's good. So we might be surprise lives on TikTok and Twitch come Saturday and Sunday. Not sure what content we'll be playing, what games we'll be playing, but will be lots of fun. So you guys make sure you are notified with that bell. Because for some reason, Discord has not been liking me lately, and it's not been announcing or giving any notification when we go live. So let's see how much of this job we can get done today. I feel like we're so close. I mean, I don't know how many more jobs we got left, but I sense that we're getting really, really close. And mainly that's because we bought almost everything. I mean, you know, that's the first thing that I see, is we don't have too much more to buy. And I don't know. Once again, this might be a job where we don't need the ladder, possibly. And this will be like job number 3, 4 in a row that we just haven't used soap. And I am surprising myself with that. I mean, soap is a good early game strategy, but that's about it. Seems like you don't truly need it later on down the road. How far back does this go? This looks like it might run a little further back. That's really cool artwork, or designs, I will say. And if you guys are still enjoying PowerWash Simulator, either you play it on your own or you're enjoying watching the series, drop a comment, let me know. Let me know if that's something you're still into. Some people have moved on. Some people are not playing PowerWash Simulator anymore. And the biggest thing, a lot of people have finished this. A lot of people played this so much when it first came out that they're already done with it. And it's only been out since the end of October, I think it came out. So it's not even been out that long, but there are plenty of people that have finished this. And I thought about it. That's the one thing, guys. I thought about it, you know, why didn't we just run through it, do some jobs, and then be done with it pretty quick? But I didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that, as I do enjoy playing this one. And I tend to do that a lot with games that I enjoy more. I just take my time with them. Because I really don't want to rush through it and be done with it, you know, and then move on to the next game. Which is okay, though. If you like to do that, that's completely fine. Yep, I think that's fine. I don't even know if we'll have to use the fully extended nozzle. I think just doing it like this is completely okay. Got that. That's good. And I need to look at our furniture again, or actually just everything in general, to see if anything unlocked. It seems like every job you do, when you complete it, something becomes available to buy or purchase. Either cosmetics, something. All right, that almost done with that. Let's spray this. Let's get this wall in here in the crevices of that. That's good. And we're just about back to 1,000 power wash points, so. Oh, we did miss a little bit here inside the cracks of that. Got that. For 2026, guys, let me know if there's any simulator games that are currently on your list that you're waiting for to come out early in the year. I know there's a lot of exciting titles coming out this year all across the board. Not just simulator titles, but pretty much everything. Let me know if there's a few that you are currently waiting on to come out. I know the big one on console that a lot of people are waiting on is Bettermart, so we have to see. We'll have to see if we get a firm release date on that. Right now, the last thing I think we've heard from the developers is 2026, either January or February. That's it. It's pretty vague though, so that tells me probably the end of January, early February we'll get it. So we'll see. I know for me personally, guys, I am looking forward to Resident Evil Requiem. That one is coming out in February, so we are going to have it on the channel in February. That is going to be a day one that we play on this channel. And I know that's a weird mixture of content, right? Or weird mixture of games to go from simulator to a horror game. But that's just the way it seems to always work out. Like we do that a lot. We'll play PowerWash Simulator, and then we'll play, Alien Resurrection or Insurrection. I'm sorry, was it Alien Insurrection? Resurrection's a movie. I think it was Alien Insurrection that we played. Rogue Incursion, we played that, and then we've also played Chronos: The New Dawn. So we've gone through quite a bit of simulation and horror games, just back and forth. And I guess we like to play the horror games to get all scared and induce anxiety, and then we play the simulation games to bring us down. So we we just have to have a balance of both. If we get too scared, we'll just jump over and spray some things, and we'll be all right. Calm us down. Yep, I think this is gonna be a dynamic job, guys. As it looks like that is the very back, and we're gonna be hitting 50% pretty soon. And it looks like that'll be this entire room, unless we can go through the back door back there. All right, we are gonna do our extension here. See if that helps. Yeah, we might have to go get the ladder here in a second. Got that. That's good. Let's get this up here. Got that. Let's see if we can't spray in between that. Oh, we did miss. We missed a lot. Holy crap. That. We missed all this in the front here. We missed that. Do a little bit of clean. A little bit of smooth cleaning right here, guys. I mean, it works. That is so relaxing. And that's, you know, that's the kind of cleaning we need to do. But it takes discipline to be able to do that and just continually stick with that the whole job. Oh, it takes some discipline and time. All right, let's come over here. We got to get down here on some of this. That works. Get that. Let's stand up. That's good. We got everything with this backside. Let's do this again. It's pretty relaxing. I'm not gonna lie. We might be able to get into doing that personally. I think I can do it. Alright, let's do this right here first. I just wonder how much more time that's going to add on by us doing that. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Maybe it won't add on any time by doing that. I think it will, though. See if we can't get this area here. I think we got that. All right, let's come over here and get this wall area. Get that. Got that. Bingo. Bingo, 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 bingo. Now checking the Steam charts right now, guys. PowerWash Simulator 2 is the most popular simulation game on the Steam chart, so it's doing rather well. A lot of people play this game. A lot of people. Which is crazy. Once again, I said that 2025 Steam games took off, or simulation games absolutely took off. 2026, I don't know. Can they peak? Can they do better in 2026? I mean, simulation games absolutely did amazing last year. They really peaked. But I think 2026, you know, might be even more. Could be even better. But I don't know. I haven't seen any previews for new simulation games besides one that will be out this month as well. And that's Megastore Simulator. But other than that, I don't know about any new simulator games coming out. You know, maybe the games that are already out are going to have huge updates, which is the case with Hypermarket Simulator and quite a few other games having big updates coming in 2025 or 2026. I'm sorry. Still have to get used to saying 2026. That's good. Let's get this side to complete this out, possibly. That's good. I think we've got to climb up and do that part that I didn't get. That's good there. That's good. And I think if it wasn't for the stick drift, we'd be able to do this a lot easier. Be a lot more relaxing and a lot smoother with our sprays. And we could just do that and come over and do this. And then go up. Come down. Go across here. And then same deal, come up. Which I think is easier to do. Definitely a lot easier to watch, that's for sure. Alright, we are just about done back here, and I do think that maybe a little more than 50%, but we're going to have something open up back here. There's no doubt. Something's going to open up, maybe this backstage area. Because surely this is not 50% back here, just this wall. Yep, let's get this floor done first. We'll focus on the wall. Yep. Yeah, this is probably going to open up. There's going to be something cool here that we have to spray after this. Got that done. That's good. What do we miss here? This top looking hog area? Or this blimp? What is that? If we can't, there we go. That's good. Yeah, we're still gonna have to get that. I don't know how. There's probably a ladder maybe that's gonna help us out, but and it says we have 3 things left, which I know there's no way. There is no way. And as long as we don't have a flying car come out and try to take me out, I think we'll be alright. That's good, and we're just about done with this thing here. One last thing. Where is this at? It's on the top here. I know it is. There it is. Let's see if we can get up there. I don't think we can. We're going to see if we can, though. There it is. Perfect. Change scene? Are all these disappearing? It is a brand new setup here. Brand new things. That is really cool. Love it. And this doesn't look like much at all. So I'm pretty sure we get done with it, it's going to do the same thing. Really neat. Really neat. Let's do this here. Yeah, I can't decide which one I like better. Which angle I like better, I should say. Get down here, get the side of this done. Get that done there. Oh, we missed a little bit here on the front still. Miss some on the side. We're still missing some. Still not getting everything we need to. Let's get this here. We still missed some on that. I don't know how. It's definitely not gone off yet. Alright, what are we missing here? Got that. That's what we're missing. We're missing the top of this, which is probably easier to do like this. There we go. Got rid of that. That's done. Let's flip that back over. Let's get this area here. This is about done, just about. Let's come over here. Oh, we got to spray in the crevice, in the cracks again. Let's get this here first. Let's do this like that, like so. That's good. Is this done? I don't think it is. Maybe pretty close. What are we missing on this? Underneath? Something underneath we're missing here? There we go. That's what it was. Okay. And then this here, same deal. And just a plain old wall in the back would be nice. We'll take that for sure. As we are only at 60%. Yeah, that tells me we're going to be switching scenes maybe a few times, which is really cool. This is the kind of job that I like the most, a dynamic type job. It is a lot more than just one area. Something else opens up when you clean it, so the best type of jobs to me. Let's get this back part here. This. All right, let's come over here. Spray this. Yeah, we'll probably got to jump up on top of that to clean that area. Get the rest of this front. All right, let's stand up here and see. One, we have to jump up here to get this. Right now, that seems pretty much a good way to do it, just like this. I did not mean to switch that. Oh, couldn't do that again if I wanted to. It landed right on that. That's some good jumping right there. Got this side. Let's just spray what we can of this wall first before we do anything else. Try to use it as a good leverage point. as we get ready to switch to the final scene of this play. I think it's going to be the final scene. Last 3 items. See if we can't get these from here. I don't think we can, but we're gonna try. There we go. We got that. Perfect. 2 things to go, so we're missing a couple things. Got that, and then we have to get this last thing here. Stand up. Got it. Oh, I'm sorry. We got both of these that we missed. Perfect. And switching the scenes again. Scene 3. The National Park in Power Falls, where the secret tunnel emerges at a cottage straight out of a storybook. Aha! Hear the music takes a menacing turn as the disgruntled stooge reluctantly transfers the gems to a hypercar borrowed from the mayor's accomplice, Blake Thrust. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's good. That. What do we miss on that so far? The wheels? Oh, we got that. We did now, though. It's completely done. Let's get the top of this. Get the back here. Missed the back on this side. A little bit of the top. That's good. And we'll come down here on this row. I feel like these are all items we've cleaned in the game so far, like individually. This bike, I think we did that bike, or it's a representation of the bike that we cleaned. Same deal. There's the helicopter. I mean, obviously some of that are just trees, but, or some of this is trees, but I think we've cleaned these items in the game individually as jobs. That works like that, and we might have another scene, guys. That might not be the last one. And here's the, I think we did this. I think this is the cabin that we cleaned. Maybe not, though. There's no plane flying through. There's no plane inside this cabin. So maybe not. But it does look familiar, though. Alright, let's go over here and get this. Get the back side over here. Let's get the back side of this. We need to go back and do the front of it too. Get this. That's clean. Got that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to climb up to get the rest of this here a little bit, I think. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll take it. We heard from our sources that this particular shoes was an absolute colossus with a bushy beard, but our baritone Greg Bolero is clean shaven, so we just stuck him in a Bigfoot costume and a trench coat and asked him to limit his movements. Okay, so I guess that's who's acting in this play, or who sabotaged it. Not sure. Which maybe that's the next scene. We do have one more scene, I think. Yeah, I think we have one more scene coming for this play. Yeah, down to 3 items on this scene. He was initially a bit put out by it all, but he knew this wasn't about him, and so soldiered through despite the oppressive lighting. Trying to read and spray at the same time, that's really tough. For me, at least. That's asking a lot here. I don't know who these people think I am. Alright, we're down to our last 2 items here. We are missing a little bit on this. Have to backtrack some on our sprayer. We got it. We got it. The helicopter right here. We are going to have to get the prop mount. Got it. Change scene again. This has got to be it. Scene 4, the foothills of Mount Ruth. Rushless, where far beneath the earth, Blake Thrust hides out in his secret man cave. Let's change the scene. Aha! For me, this scene hinged on whether Tony Wilk had the gravitas to play Ignatic Man. Guys, I'm having trouble reading today. They're putting all these big words in here, and yeah. Trying to read and spray at the same time is not my strong suit. Alright, I think we've just about got this side sprayed off. We'll have to go around and do the side angles a little bit, but it's not bad. I'll take it. Let's do the top part here. Alright, let's come over here and spray some of this down on the sides. Let's get that. Didn't even have to use a ladder at all. We've done this without any furniture, without any soap, so. Get this here. Just about got this. Got that done. Good deal. And I'm guessing this was already done. That's done. Let's get this side angle here. That's good. We'll get this side angle from behind it. And we have crept up to 85%, guys. What a fast job. Or maybe not. Maybe it hasn't been that fast of a job. The time has probably crept up and passed us by, and we don't even realize how long it's been. All right, let's come over here. Get this, get that. That's further back. Okay. Get this part down here. I think the front of this is good. Did we not get that? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. Let's get back over here on this row. And let's see. Let's get the back side here. So we're gonna have to climb up there and spray that down, I'm sure. We just can't reach it from here. We've also missed, there we go. Never mind. Never mind. %. This is insane how quick we've managed to get through this job. Pretty good pace that we've done this one. So we did manage to do some furniture today, and I'm pretty sure we're going to finish this job up. Got that. Let's just turn around and do this. Almost on the back row of the set. Let's get this down here first. Let's go up here. Get this. This side angle over here. Yeah, this is the part where we're probably going to miss some spots. At least it feels like it. Feels like we're going to miss something over here. Yeah, we're missing just a tad bit. That's all right. Let's get the back side and then see where we're at. That's good there. Good thing about dynamic jobs too, especially like this, when it's divided up in multiple parts, like this is a 4-part job essentially, you don't really have to worry too much about that last 5 to 10% as much, because you've been cleaning it as you go to complete that percentage of the job. So it's actually easier. The last little 5 to 10% of this job versus a normal job that doesn't switch up the whole time is way easier. Yeah, we've done way better on this because of that. I'll just come around here and spray this front off. Get this front here. All right, let's come around the side. Get that. Get that. That's good. And then this is it. Home stretch here for 96%. Last little bit. We do have 3 items remaining, this being one of them. So we did miss a couple of things. I'm not sure. I think it's that big sign in the front, or the big hanging piece in the front that we just couldn't get a good angle on. So see if we can't make it work after we get this. All right, let's creep over here some. Get this, 98%. $99. That's good. And then we did, yeah, this was one part that I thought we couldn't get, or that we didn't get, and I think we got it. We just got it. And then up here in the corner area right here, we did miss a little bit. Perfect. Bingo. Uh, Peace Flush, can you get yourself back to the motel? Got a bit of a weird one for you. Oh no. So back to the hotel. It looks like we're actually going to be cleaning a vehicle on this one. Let's take a look at the quick recap, guys. Love it. Once again, it's to me that's one of the best part of the jobs. So satisfying. And I've been trying to save those. I haven't done a very good job. I think I missed a couple. Hey Flo, incredible work. We've just had another amazing night, and the set looked popping. We might have to get a stand-in for Greg, though. I don't think he can do 3 shows a day in that get-up. Yeah, that sounds a little hot. Cash earnings, we are now at 1,268 power points, 5,205 bank ballots. Let's go on and get a sneak peek of this next job. 18-wheeler, back at the hotel for $700. Have you seen it yet? 18-wheeler in the yard, grubby as you like, and we know how you like it grubby. How you like grubby? The two fellas driving it came in a stinking mood, claiming to have driven through a really bad dirt cloud, asking if I've got a car wash. I said, firstly, take those angry vibes out of my establishment, and secondly, no, I do not have a car wash. I do, however, know the county's finest power washer. That would be me. I think that'd be me. They said that'll do, and put down a wedge of notes. I popped them in a green room, so you won't be hearing from them for a while. I don't mind saying there's something very off about them. The one I spoke to was kind of average looking, but the other one was straight up Sasquatch. All right. The crazy thing about the hotel, guys, is the humming noise is coming from the rooms. So yeah, there's something very strange about the hotel, period. Let's take a look. Just a normal vehicle. It looks like just a normal truck. I don't think this is going to be a tough job at all. We do, however, want to see if we can go over to the hotel room. We can't. So we can get a view from here, but we can't really go any further, which is pretty cool. I mean, I do like that. I do like that completely. But guys, I think we're going to wrap this one up right here. It's a good stopping point for a brand new, fresh job as we're rolling right along into some really fun jobs and the last portion of Power Simulator 2. If you enjoyed this one, drop a comment, leave a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Love you all so much, and I'll catch you next time on Goat Gaming. Goodbye, everybody.